Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bobcats will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia Southern's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Takes the handoff. It's Nash. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Snyder. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Trying to run, it's Nash. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Tenth play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. Smart move to get down with the slide. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with that.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do 3rd short, 3rd medium, 3rd long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
A first down for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Eagles look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Nash. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field and we're ready to go in the second. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's looking for a man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. The play action fake. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Going up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They went up top on 2nd and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And this field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move at the 30. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Westbrook. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal. Texas State.
They'll go to the air. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
14, Georgia Southern.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Running it back, it's Westbrook. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Gain of 17 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick strike complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The Bobcats have it with a first and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Texas State. And the stomping has commenced.
Texas State.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over South Alabama. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Setting up the screen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. Wide out in motion. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Touch pass on the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Grabs it in the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's going for it all. Makes the grab down the left side. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia Southern, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Now facing facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Might as well give it to him again. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Caught behind the line. It's Westbrook. The Bobcats pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will go for it here on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away.
Georgia Southern, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle. It's Nash. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And now the ball is knocked free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Snap in the shotgun. It's complete. Snowed under by the defense. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Looking to pass on second down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the look. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles!
And that is why you never quit on a play. 4th down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up by 25 over South Alabama. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got a man, it's Snyder. Finds a crease at the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Getting some heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.